I don't feel like there's a lot of female barbers out there, especially not in this area. So I think that sets me apart. I think like being a white, gay, female barber is like, I don't know, not necessarily makes me more marketable, but I just definitely stand out in those areas. And like being in a, I think, predominantly black barbershop.
That
A lot
paid
of
in full is a barbershop.
Okay.
It's not a white barbershop, black barbershop, green barbershop. It's just a barbershop.
Green barbershop. I don't know. That's like a majority of like what you see in this area, like in this area of Buffalo. I would say more than where I just came from in Olean. So it's definitely pushed me to have to learn those things. But in that sense, like what I mean by predominantly black is like, I guess I've always had a difficult time, even in a smaller area. Like some men don't want me to cut their hair because they don't feel like I can do it right or I'm capable, and I don't think a lot of times it's because they don't want a female to cut their hair. I think it's a lot of times there has been a female that they trusted to cut their hair at one point in time, and they just didn't get it right. So a lot of people are super picky with your hair, which you're walking around and that's like, that defines a lot of people's haircuts. Like that's super important to them, and you're paying money, so I think you should expect it to be done right, and that's fine. But I just have a lot more to prove. I have to work a lot harder to get somebody to sit in my chair. So it's great that I have like a lot of documented work, like a portfolio that I kind of just carry around in my phone.
Is that like a men being hesitant to get their hair cut? Is that like a confidence killer, or how do you react to that?
No, not really. I mean, it kind of stings for a second, but I know that it's like nothing of my own doing. Like it's nothing that I did. It was something that happened that has absolutely nothing to do with me before they even walked into the shop. Like that was something that happened before me. I just think that, like I said, I have a lot more to prove. So just makes me want to grind a little bit harder and prove myself, which I think is good to use that as drive and like not let it get you down and not let it keep you from pushing on and continuing to learn different cuts and different hair types and kind of mastering them.
Have you ever felt like other barbers have been intimidated by you?
I don't think so. I think it's been mostly healthy competition where I've been. Most of them have been super supportive. Maybe one or two that just maybe saw me as too much competition, but I wouldn't say intimidated. But I think it's good to have competition. I think, especially if you have a good team atmosphere in a shop, like healthy competition as far as haircuts, like pushing you to the next level, equipment, like getting new clippers and stuff, making sure you're on top of your game at all times. I think that's super healthy. Hey guys, this is Lady Barber Meg, and you're watching the story about how I became a barber.